I've come to accept that I am content being a loner, just being by myself, than being around fake people. Outside of my marriage and the small circle of family members that I still keep in contact with, on a daily basis, I'm content with hanging out by myself, staying to myself, and just being to myself. I casually enjoy conversations here and there, especially with people who are wise. Other than that, I'm good. I'm not going out of my way to stress myself out over fake validation from people that is acting like they praise me and they don't. And the reason why I brought that up is that I don't want to be a people's pleaser. And there was a time that somebody called me out a long time ago where they were like, "You're a people's pleaser." I never took the time to think about it that way. And I have to admit it, there was times I was in that position. And I had to come to the fact that I stressed myself out to the point where I was neglecting my own time, my sanity, and my likelihood, my life. I wasn't taking care of my credit. I wasn't taking care of myself. I was not doing what I was supposed to do properly. And I'm not talking about taking a shower, eating. I'm not talking about that. I neglected myself from other things that were more important than other people's lives. Other than bending over for people just to accept me so I could keep the peace. Everybody's not going to like you. And everybody's not perfect either. But people who goes out of their way to seek validation and acceptance from others, they have a problem. It's not just social media. It's people in real life who are like this. You have those who desperately wants to fit in, be part of a clique, just so they could be part of the crowd, not feel like they're being left out. People that has the mindset of the fear of missing out, like they're missing out on this moment. They're missing out on meaningless fake friendships of people who possibly are not going to like you because it feels forced that you're forcing a friendship with them. Friendships are supposed to come natural. You have to have the same values as that individual. Sure, bonds and friendships could be made by people who are the opposite, but if you share a lot of the same values of like marriage, having positive relationships, building a future, you could have a great relationship with a friend with that mindset, a partner like a husband or a wife, associate, acquaintance, etc. But common sense is that the more older you get, the less people are going to be in your life. The older you are, the smaller your social circle. And my wife mentioned this about the other week. The older most people get, the smaller their social circle is going to be. And they're going to close it off to the point where it's like they went through too much and so much drama. They're like, "Hey, listen, man, I'm content with the amount of friends that I got. I'm not letting any more in. It's not worth the hassle. It's not worth the drama. I'm content and I'm good where I'm at." And I'm at that age. In my early 30s. I'm content where I'm at. I'm on my 15-minute break. I'm on my 15-minute break. I'm on borrowed time. People out there, there's many of them. Not everybody, but there's a lot of people out there who takes their time for granted. There's people out there who takes other people's times for granted. And I'm one of those individuals. I expect people to respect my time the same way I'm going to respect their time. That's like you're meeting up with a friend or you're going on a date. You expect the person to arrive early. And if they're late and they're very apologetic, that shows that there's a level of respect. But if they step on your time and they just like, oh, you know, it's not a big deal, that goes to show you where that person is at with you and them forming a connection or being in a future marriage. First impressions of a person matters 100%. Because if you ruin that first impression, now you're subconsciously going to think like, dang, I messed up this first meeting with this person. This person barely knows me, and now they're thinking this way about me. But not to stray off of topic, this is the reason why, from everything that I mentioned from this video, and I'm going to make it short and smooth and simple. This is why there's a lot of people that are just content with being alone. They keep to themselves because they don't want to go through the hassle of getting rejected. The hassle of having to waste their time on certain people. The hassle of not trusting one another. And I'm guilty of this myself. I lost one good friend in the past, and I realized he was a time waster. He wasted my time. He was like an energy vampire because he was not going anywhere. He was down. He was looking for an emotional Band-Aid to his problems. And when I told him the truth and I told him things that he didn't want to hear, he cut me off. That was the last time I told myself, I am not going to be open to having any more close friends. All that time that I spent, I could have invested in my future. And I'm in my early 30s, finally in college, finally getting myself together, finally taking care of my credit, finally stepping up and doing better. Don't let anybody come between you and your goals. Nobody. If that person is not coming to your life with some value, it's time to unplug. Are you worth my time? If they're not, time to unplug. Time to back off. Be respectful. Hey, listen, you don't even have to directly say it, but you have to move a certain way. But if some people that you have to speak up, if they're asking, hey, what's up? How come you're avoiding this and this and that? Hey, listen, I got a lot of other things better to do with my time. What do you mean? What are you trying to say? No, it's not that I want to disrespect you. I just got a lot going on, and there's a lot of goals and things that I have in mind. And I believe all the things that you got going on and what I got going on, it's not going to align with my goals. It's not going to align with my ambitions. It's not going to align where I'm moving. So I feel like we're going to both hold each other back. Let's just keep it real. They're going to hold me back the same way I'm going to be holding them back. They're not where they need to be in life. That is not my job to pick you up, lift you on your 2 feet to get yourself together. No. That's not my job. We all got to look at the mirror, face ourselves, and admit our faults and work on the things that we need to work on. Everybody has flaws. Nobody's perfect. Everybody has problems. It's possible to do better. The time is there. Take advantage of it while it lasts. This is Casual Talk here. Peace out. Let me know what you think.